Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes for the month of March. So first of all, let's go ahead and count up how much cash I have. So in 50s, I have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500. That's 500 in 50s, and then in 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380 in 20s. So altogether I have 880 euro. As you can see, I also have no 10s this month, so you might have to bear with me with some of the envelopes, but I will do my best to work with the 50s and the 20s that I have. So let's go ahead and get into the first envelope. So the first envelope here is my holiday spending money. I do have a holiday online saving account, which is where I tend to save the bulk of my money towards holidays. So the money for flights and hotels, etc., would go into my online saving account. This is, or it has become over time, the envelope that I use for spending money when I'm on holidays. So there is currently 50 euro in here, and I'm going to be adding in 50 this month. So that makes 100 euro in total in this envelope. Next up is my Luas envelope. So Luas, for anybody that isn't based in Ireland, is the public tram system that we have in Dublin. So this is what I use to get in and out to work most days. So Luas is currently empty, and I'm going to be adding in 40 euro. Also, I'm very sorry if you can hear screaming and banging. There is a hockey game going on. I live beside a school, and a hockey team practices every Saturday morning, and they seem to be being extra loud this morning, so apologies if you can hear that. Next up then, I have my London envelope. I am going to London towards the end of the month to see Hamilton with my sister. I am so excited. I also haven't been in London in years, so I'm really looking forward to the trip. So London currently has, I think, 300. It's got 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. So yeah, there's 300 euro in here, and I'm going to be adding in 200 euro. So 51, 150, 2. So that makes 500 euro in total now for London. So we already have our tickets paid for, and we actually managed to get our flights on points as well. So this money is going to be for my hotel. We're staying for 2 nights, and then just for spending money and shopping while we're out and about as well. So I'm really looking forward to this trip. Next up then, I have clothing. So clothing has 10 euro. I did buy a dress last month, so there's 10 euro left over, and I'm going to be putting in 30 in here. So I'm going to put in 2 20s, and I'm going to swap out this 10. So I have 110 now. So the next up is makeup, and actually I'm putting 10 euro in here. So good thing that I got that 10 out of clothing. So I'm going to put this 10 straight into my makeup envelope. So there's 10 euro now in here. Next up then is my TV license envelope. So this is due at the end of the month. For anybody living outside of Ireland, we have to pay a fee towards our national broadcaster. It's 160 euro per year, so you can pay it in one go, which is what I do, or you can pay it monthly. So it's 160 euro for the year. I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. So I need to add 30 euro in to bring this up to 160. So what I'm going to do, take out a 20 and put in a 50, and that makes 160 euro in total. Next up is LA trip. So I am heading to LA and California in July for 2 weeks. I am so excited. I have 50 euro currently in here, and I'm not adding anything from this cash envelope stuffing. If I have an extra cash envelope stuffing during the month, I will put some money towards this envelope, but it's not getting anything for now. Then I have my petrol envelope. So my petrol envelope is completely empty, and I am going to be putting in 50 euro. Then I have my gifts envelope. This is another empty one. Oh, sorry, there's €5 left over, and I'm going to be putting in €100. I have a lot of birthdays coming up, so I'm going to put in some 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's 105 in gifts now. Next up is my Christmas envelope. Christmas currently has 40, and I'm going to be adding in 20. So that makes 60 in here. Next up then I have my miscellaneous envelope. So miscellaneous, I always like to keep about €200 in here. Miscellaneous expenses is not the emergency fund. If you follow the Dave Ramsey system, I have a separate emergency fund that I keep online, which has a bigger amount. This is for things like if a bill goes over what I expected, if something breaks in the apartment that I need to fix and I don't have money in my home envelope, or if there's just a miscellaneous situation that I need to take cash out. That is what I keep this on hand for, and I have found it really, really handy over the years. So there is only €50 in here, so I did have to spend quite a bit from this envelope during the month. The main bulk of it was I sadly had to go to a funeral, somebody who I know, somebody in their family passed away, and I did have to travel down the country for that, and petrol is ridiculously expensive, so most of my money from this envelope went towards filling my tank. So I need to start building this back up again, and I'm going to be putting in €20 this month. So by the way, in case people are wondering why I didn't use the money from my petrol envelope, I had already spent the money from my petrol envelope, so it was empty. So I had to pull from my miscellaneous expenses envelope instead. So hopefully that makes sense. Next up then, I have my hair envelope, which is empty because I just got it done. So I'm going to be putting in €80 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Then I have my medical envelope, and medical is going to be getting 20 this month. There is €15 left over from last month. So I'm going to add 20. So that is 35 in here. Then I have my tennis envelope. So this is the fee for my tennis club. So this currently has 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 265, and I'm going to be adding in 50 this month. This is going to be due in a couple of months, so I need to start building it up a little bit more. So there's €50 added into tennis. Then I have my car expenses, and this is for my car repairs if I need to get it done, my NCT, things like that. There is €200 in here, which is what I like to keep. So it's fully funded and I don't need to add anything in. Then I have my spa trip envelope, and my spa trip envelope currently has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, and I am going to be adding in €20. Then I have my eating out envelope. Eating out is completely empty and it's getting 40, so 20, 40. And then I have my groceries envelope, and groceries is going to be getting 120. It was meant to be getting 160 originally, but I already spent some money during the week. So it's going to be getting 120. So 50, 100, 120 going in here. And then these last envelopes are not getting anything. So very quickly, I just have my credit union envelope. I have apartment stuff. So this still has €20 in it. Concerts and shows has 50. So I don't need to add anything in there. And then the last one is toiletries, and toiletries still has €20 in it. So I don't need to add anything this month. So those are all of my envelopes stuffed for the month of March. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will be back with another one very soon. Thanks for watching.